Do you know what a lie is? Like a snowball. The bigger it gets, the harder it is to roll. And just like a snowball, the further it goes, the more people it hurts. But the truth is, like a butterfly, it flutters around, touching all kinds of lives and making them a little better. This story is about a sneaky snake who tried to spread lies and ruin lives, but ended up getting tangled in his own web of deceit. Once upon a time, in a lush green jungle, there was a small pond filled with clean water. All the animals loved to come here to drink and play. But one day, a big mean snake slithered into the pond. He didn't want to drink water or play like the other animals. He wanted to be the boss of the pond. The snake told everyone, "Get out of the pond! This pond is mine now." All the animals were scared of the snake, so they left him alone in the pond. The birds flew away, the fish hid in the water, and the deer and monkeys stopped coming to the pond altogether. The snake thought he was really clever. He got everything he wanted, but he was wrong. One day, a group of monkeys were playing near the pond. They were swinging on vines and having fun. Suddenly, one of the baby monkeys slipped and fell into the pond. The other monkeys screamed and rushed to the edge of the pond to help. "Help! Help!" cried the little monkey. "I can't swim!" The snake saw the monkey struggling in the water, but he didn't care. In fact, he was enjoying it. "Let him drown," the snake hissed. "Then the whole pond will be mine." But then something amazing happened. A wise old turtle poked her head out of the water. She had been watching the snake and was very upset with him. "That's enough," she said loudly. The snake got scared when he heard the turtle's voice. "You stay out of this, turtle," the snake hissed. The turtle ignored him and quickly slid into the water. She swam to the baby monkey and helped him get on her back. The other monkeys cheered and thanked the turtle. As the turtle and the baby monkey headed toward the shore, the snake yelled, "Wait, wait, wait!" The turtle stopped and turned around. "What do you want?" she asked calmly. "Don't you think you should ask me first before taking someone else's life?" the snake asked. The turtle looked at him for a moment without saying anything. Then she said, "If you don't want to help others, it's fine, but it's also not okay to hurt others." The snake felt guilty after hearing this, but he didn't admit it. Instead, he said, "You're such a nice guy, turtle. I can see why everyone loves you." The turtle smiled and said, "Well, thank you, snake. I try my best to help everyone." And with that, she went back to helping the baby monkey. The snake felt ashamed for trying to hurt the little monkey, but he didn't know how to make things right. He stayed in the pond, thinking hard about what to do. Meanwhile, the monkeys gathered around the turtle. "Thank you for saving my friend," said one of the monkeys. "It was no problem," replied the turtle. "But now I'm worried about him. I think he needs our help." All the monkeys nodded. They knew the snake had been bothering them for a long time, and now was their chance to teach him a lesson. The monkeys came up with a plan. They pretended that they were worried about the snake. They said, "Oh no, what if the snake hurts someone else? He looks so scary. What if he attacks us?" The monkeys kept talking like this, and the snake got angry. "Stop it," he hissed. "Don't talk nonsense." But the monkeys continued to talk, and soon other animals joined in. The birds tweeted, "Be careful! The snake might bite you." The fish splashed their tails and said, "Don't go near the snake. He's dangerous." Everyone started believing that the snake was a monster, and he liked the attention. "Yes, I am dangerous," the snake said proudly, "so stay away from me." Soon, nobody dared to go near the snake. The pond, which used to be full of happy animals, became empty again. The snake thought he was the strongest and smartest animal in the pond, but he was wrong. The wise old turtle had been watching the snake and knew what he was up to. She called all the animals for a meeting. "We need to talk about the snake," she said. All the animals agreed. They were tired of the snake's bullying and wanted to put an end to it. The animals sat down in a circle, and the turtle continued, "I have an idea, but we all need to work together." All the animals nodded. They trusted the turtle, so they listened carefully. We need to fill the pond with so many delicious treats that the snake won't be able to eat them all by himself, the turtle said with a smile. The animals gasped. It was a brilliant plan, but they needed to move fast. The snake wouldn't be happy if he saw them working together. The animals went to work right away. The birds picked sweet berries and juicy fruits from the trees. The monkeys gathered large green leaves to collect rainwater. The fish splashed around, creating a diversion, while the turtle collected delicious plants and flowers. When everything was ready, they hid the food in secret places around the pond. The next day, the snake woke up early. He wanted to enjoy the pond all by himself. He slithered out of his hiding hole and saw all the yummy food. Finally, this pond will be mine, he hissed happily. He ate and drank until he couldn't eat any more. Then he slithered back to his hiding hole to take a nap. The animals watched him from a distance and waited patiently. When the snake woke up again, he was very thirsty. But when he got to the pond, he found out that it was empty. The turtle had used some of the collected rainwater to water all the delicious plants and flowers. The snake was furious. "Where's the water?" he yelled. "Why did you do this?" But nobody answered. The animals were hiding. The snake searched for water all day, but he couldn't find any. He was so thirsty. But the funny thing was, he couldn't even get to his hiding hole because it was blocked by all the yummy plants that he had planted. The snake realized that he had made a big mistake. He tried to be the boss of the pond, but instead, he had made it a beautiful garden. And even though he didn't have any water, the snake could smell how delicious and juicy all the fruits were. He tried to dig a new hole, but it was no use. He couldn't get out. Just then, the wise old turtle came up to him. "How do you feel?" she asked kindly. The snake looked at the beautiful garden and then at the turtle. "I am sorry," he said. "I am sorry for being mean and hurting others. Can you please help me dig a hole?" The turtle knew that the snake had learned his lesson. "Of course," she said with a smile. The two of them dug a new hole, and this time they made it big enough for everyone. The snake apologized to all the animals for his behavior. They forgave him and welcomed him back to the pond. The snake was so happy to be friends with everyone again. He had learned that being kind and helping others made you much happier than being bossy and selfish. From that day on, the snake was no longer a mean bully. Instead, he became known as the most helpful animal in the pond. He helped the monkeys gather food, guided the lost birds back home, and played with the fish. The snake even became friends with the turtle, and they often took long swims together. The pond was once again filled with happy animals who loved to play and chat, and everyone lived happily ever after.